So the next thing that we're going to get Sandra to talk about is our latest project that we just opened, and it is the Mangalakara College.
This year we had the opening of the college, which was what the full circle was about, to be able to give that free education to the children that were in this school. And it was amazing to go to the opening day and to talk to Ruth, who's the head of the school, and all the work that she's done with Derek over the years. It's a beautiful, beautiful facility. And these children are so loved and so cared for that you just can't believe it. You go there and your heart just expands because you're seeing these children are so happy. And you know some of the stories of where they came from and where they came from, where their mothers and fathers died, they were homeless, they were on the streets. Some of you heard some of the story from last year when Derek had the tour in 2014, and he had a call from Ruth about 50 children she had found out about that were homeless and being abused in many ways. And all of the people there opened their hearts, and $500 a child totally paid for everything for that child: school and education and medical and uniforms and a place to live and love unbounded. And so everybody opened their hearts, and so we've been working to support those children continually as they go forward. But the school is so pristine and so beautiful with the gardens and the way that the children treat one another. They're brothers and sisters. They're not, that's what they're told. They're taught to be brothers and sisters to one another, and they act that way, and they're happy, and they totally live the 5 values, in the teaching and everything. And I was privileged to go around to every classroom and meet the teachers and see the students and get a chance to talk to them a bit and ask questions. And they have so many questions about people and just wanting to know all about you. They're just so happy to be there, and the classes they're taking are amazing. I mean, physics and biology and zoology and all these, this is just going up to the 12th grade, or what you call the secondary school, and I was amazed at the amazing thing. And the students have all, they're like in the 97 percentile. I mean, people want to put their kids in this school, that is offered free to these children because it's such a great school and they learn so much and they're so happy to be there. And it's just an amazing gift to be able to see what 2 people, Derek and Linda, who are dedicated to really helping children to be all that they could be, and so then they had the opening of the college day, and I wrote Derek an email because I said God does have a sense of humor, or the universe does. I said, because I'm on the days with, PhD this and the doctor that and another doctor this and another doctor that. And I'm supposed to speak in front of 3,000 people. What do I say? I have, that all these people aren't already saying, And so he goes, just speak from your heart. And so I guess that, it just was great to see, like all these people there supporting this. And the college, they had 900 applications for the college, and they were only able to take, I think, the 600 kids to starting of the college. And this college is beautiful with these big rooms, and we've built that. We've helped build this, and the library, a separate library, and the kids that are there, we're building dormitories too. Hopefully by the end of this year, or the start of the next school year, so that they don't have to be bussed in, because parents are don't like the kids being bussed. It's scary for what can happen, and so. But it's just amazing how many children just want to be there. And then I got the opportunity to sit with Ruth and a couple of the kids that came back to help, because Nuala was talking about the kids that come back to help. And they come back to be of service there because they got so much from it. And they came back, and one is in animation, producing animation, and another kid was working in one of the big banks there. and they had graduated from the high school and gone on to college. But it was very hard for the kids to go to college because they had to go to Bangalore, which is like 3 hours away or something, and it was very expensive. So many kids couldn't go to college until we built, and Derek built this beautiful college and facility, and they started this year in it, just at the school year, and so got a chance to talk to those kids and how they, felt about being in the school. The school holds in itself from 4 years old on up about 350 children, and I had a cute story that I wanted to tell this about how much the kids just hear about the school and they want to be there. There's this little 4-year-old who I'm now looking at Alexa, who's 4, and so this little girl who's 4, and she's tinier even than Alexa. She's a little dark-haired girl with big eyes, and so Ruth was telling me how she was orphaned when she was 2. Her father had died earlier, and her mother died when she was 2. And these 3 men helped her supported her, I might say, in a good way. And so supported her. And then they heard about Mangalakara, and so they brought her to Ruth. Well, she was a few months, about 4 or 5 months before she was going to be 4 years old, and they normally don't take kids until they're 4, right? And so she came in with the 2 men, and she was all happy, and they had bought her the clothes and stuff, which kids can come there with nothing, but they bought her the clothes and the uniforms, and so she's, there, and Ruth goes, well, I don't know, we don't normally take kids before they're 4 years old because, they don't really know their alphabet and stuff, and the little girl, she grabs onto her thing, and she's down here, and grabs onto her leg, saying, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so Ruth goes, yeah, but you're so tiny. She's so tiny, she was saying to the men, that she won't be able to get up and down the stairs. And the girl runs out the door, down the stairs. She came back and she said, I ran up and down the stairs. Ruth goes, yeah. And then she says, but won't you be, sad to leave these, people that have really helped you, in the last couple of years? And the little girl picks up her bag, turns around, and walked away and stood over there. And that was it. She was in. So these children so much love being there and so much care about one another. And Ruth is so beautiful in how she keeps everything so pristine and so beautiful at the school. And there's so much love there from the teachers and from Akash, who helps run the school and stuff too. That and then they love to see when Derek comes, because everything that he and Linda started with the Xmas Foundation has been carried forward in such a beautiful way and helped so many thousands of people, because it's not only the kids that are there, but it's their families, it's the villages, because they'll come back and they'll have a college education and they'll be able to make a difference in people's lives and in the lives of their family, the lives of the community, lives of the villages. So you're not just helping the 300 or 600 kids, but you're helping thousands over there. So thank you.
Thank you.